beautiful October night in New York as we welcome you from Manhattan to the Bronx and the Yankee Stadium for Game 1 of this Division Series matchup between the Yankees and the Cleveland Guardians.
Top of the order, Stephen Kwan. He lined out to first his first time up. The next pitch, and it's hit high, hit deep to right. It's got a chance. Gone! Stephen Kwan with a towering blast to the seats in right. And Garrett Cole gave up the most home runs in the league, 33. Up and in, it got him in the hand. Rosario hit by the pitch. Here comes Jose Ramirez.
Line drive to the left center field for a base hit. So Ramirez comes through.
And everybody is safe on a fielder's choice, but a mental mistake by a Gold Glover at first.
Infield moves back looking for the double play. A little tapper. Donaldson will come to the plate for the force. Rosario is erased. The bases remain loaded.
Boy, if Cole gets out of this mess.
Struck him out swinging. Breaking ball.
Sigh of relief from the sellout crowd.
Here is Harrison Bader. Bader with the Cards and the Yanks at 250, 5 homers and 38 RBIs. Swung on, hit in the air to left field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone to tie the game. His first Yankee home run. Oh, I'm just wild about Harry. Harry, he homers to left center, and the Yankees tie the game at 1. Now to the bottom of the 5th. The Yankees will send up Donaldson.
Hits one in the air to right. Gonzalez goes back on the track at the wall. And it's off the top of the wall, it would appear, or let's see. Donaldson doesn't know. He started a trot, and he's going to be retired. He thought the ball left the park. So did a good portion of the crowd.
They'll certainly probably look at it.
Off the very top of the wall. The kind of ball that could bound either way.
That's right.
Could have bounded out for a homer. Came back. Donaldson went into a trot. Could have made second base if he just put his head down and ran. Now he's got to try to dart back to first, and he's out.
Now Isaiah kind of Falefa steps in.
That is a fair ball down the right field line. He rounds first, sprints for second. Gonzalez has trouble with it. Now around second, heading for third, and makes it without a play.
Well, that ball I thought was against the board, and he had to block it, but no, that was right to him.
Here's Trevino.
In the air to center field. It's going to get the run home. Straw runs it down. And the Yankees take a 2-1 lead.
A Judge at third, no one out. Yanks with a golden opportunity. There'll be a 3-2 to Rizzo. Swung on, hit high in the air to right. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Second deck. Oh, Rizzo rakes once again. And as you know, nobody beats the Riz. He is a 2-run jack to right. And the Yankees take a 4-1 lead. Now we go to the 7th, and Garrett Cole is out there. The catcher, Austin Hedges.
Down to third base, Donaldson. Across the diamond, plenty of time to get Hedges for the first out.
Tanner Falefa leaped, but had to go off the top of his webbing.
So there's a runner on first with 1 out, and here's Boone.
Appreciative ovation for Garrett Cole, who leaves with a 4-1 lead.
And hang the ball off to Jonathan Loaizaga.
And the tying run will come to the plate. Ahmed Rosario. Toward the middle. Kiner Falefa fields it, steps out of the bag, and turns it into a double play.
Here's Stanton. A runner at first, 2 men out, no shift.
3-1 count.
Woo! Stanton thought he had the walk. His body language tells you everything. Jeremy Rehak can't be happy with that, showing him up in front of the crowd. Full count.
And Stanton might be right. Curveball just off the zone. Not even just off. It was way off the zone.
Full count.
And the pitch is swung on, hit in the air to right. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. A Stantonian home run. Giancarlo non si può stoppare. He hits a 2-run home run to right. The Yankees take an immediate 2-0 lead.
So another opportunity here for the Guardians. Andres Jimenez will be the hitter. Starting second baseman for the American League in the All-Star game. Hit .297 with 17 home runs.
Sidearm breaking ball, loop to shallow right. That gets down for a base hit. Racing around third, heading for home is Naylor. Judge's throw sails back to the screen. Naylor scores. Into third goes Miller. And Jimenez, with an RBI single, has put Cleveland on the board. It's now the Yankees 2 The Guardians won, and now the bases are loaded for Miles Straw.
What a play by Cortez. He rights himself, bounces it to Rizzo, and they get him.
I mean, I tell you, the more you see baseball, the more you see something different all the time. Straw hit a ground ball back to the mound, but he hit it with such force that it knocked Cortez back on his wallet. They got up and from a prone position threw to first on one hop, and Rizzo got it, and the inning is over. One away, and here is Rosario, who has singled in 2 trips.
Swung on, and there's a high fly ball to center. This is hit well. Back on it is Bader. He's looking up, and it's into the bullpen. Home run, Rosario. Ahmed Rosario with his second hit in the game. It's a home run. And with one swing, we are tied at 2.
He wants his best right now with the bases loaded.
Now, Class A, until he had a postseason multi-inning save, had not been in that situation all year long. But again, it's October, and the catcher Kyle Higashioka will bat here in the 8th. A swing and a shot to third, caught by Ramirez.
The game is tied at 2 as we hit the top of the 10th.
Jamison Tyone is coming on to pitch now.
Ramirez, a left-hand hitter with home run power.
Swung on, popped him up, shallow left. Racing out is Cabrera, and diving is the left fielder, and Cabrera can't get it and throws the ball to second, and it gets away. Ramirez to third, beats the throw with a head-first slide. Cabrera charging in from left, could not make the catch. The throw went into right field as Donaldson and Kiner Falefa going out and Cabrera coming in could not make the play.
Go-ahead runs at third base in the 10th inning with no one out. Here is Oscar Gonzalez, right-hand hitter.
Breaking ball swung on, a blooper to right. Coming on is Judge, and it drops a base hit. In to score is Ramirez, and the Guardians take a 3-2 lead in the 10th. And now Josh Naylor, 1 for 4 with an infield single. Pitch is swung on, ripped towards center field. On the run is Bader, it's over his head. It'll go to the wall. Gonzalez is on his way to third. He is coming home. Here's the threat of the plate, not in time, as Josh Naylor burned the Gold Glover, Harrison Bader. Runner at first, 2 down, 4-2 Cleveland, bottom of the 10th. A swing and a tapper by the mound, charged by the second baseman. Jimenez throws to first. Ball game.
Aggressive field roaring in anticipation of the first pitch of Game 3 of this American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Guardians.
And the Guardians with runners at the corners, 1 down for Josh Naylor. Now the pitch. Swing and a one-hopper toward short again by Kiner Falefa. Into left center field. Into scores Kwan. Ramirez to second. 1-0 Guardians. Top of the order in Stephen Kwan. Kwan against Severino. The pitch swung on, line drive, base hit into right. That is going to score Arias. Up to second goes Hedges. And it's a 2-0 Cleveland lead.
Judge struck out his first time. The Yankees have a run at third with 2 out. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, hit in the air to deep left center field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. To tie the game. A Judgian blast to deep left center into the trees. The batter protection. Tremendous home run for Aaron Judge. Cabrera lined a double down the right field line his first time. Swung on and hit in the air to right field and deep. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. It's a 2-run home run for Oswaldo Cabrera. Oswaldo, the Wizard of Oz. He hits a 2-run home run to right center. And the Yankees take a 4-2 lead. Here, the Yanks have a 4-3 lead, top of the 7th, 1 out, no one on. Here's Harrison Bader. Swung on and hit in the air to left field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Harrison Bader homers to deep left over that high wall and well back in the crowd. No, I'm just wild about Harry. He homers to left, and the Yankees regain their 2-run lead. They lead it 5-3. All runs coming on home runs.
Ahmed Rosario did bang into 19 double plays. The set and pitch. Swung on, line drive, base hit to left. Here comes Straw. Stopping at second base is Kwan. And Ahmed Rosario makes it a one-run game. The next offering to Ramirez. A swing and a looping liner towards left, base hit. Sliding stop made by Kiner Falefa in shallow left to keep the tying run from scoring. And the bases are loaded. Schmidt checks second, comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a curveball down and in. Oscar Gonzalez, exactly 1 week ago, sent Cleveland to this division series with a 15th inning walk-off home run. Here it comes. A swing and a liner back up the middle, base hit into center. Here comes Kwan. Here comes Rosario. The Guardians win. He's done it again. Oscar Gonzalez. A 2-out, 2-strike, 2-run single to center. A mob scene in right. A 3-run 9th inning. And for the 13th time this year, Cleveland, trailing after 7 innings, has come from behind to win it. And by far, the most improbable and important win of the year.
Some really good stuff happened for the Guardians last night at Progressive Field, down 5-3 going to the bottom of the 9th. They strung together 5 singles. They scored 3 times against a makeshift Yankee bullpen, and instead of the Yanks being up 2-1 and looking to finish this series tonight, instead they'll call on Garrett Cole to try and save their season and send it back to New York.
Cal Quantrill, when he is on the mound, it's kind of win day. He's gotten a lot of runs per start this year, but since July 5th, he's only lost 1 time, and the Guardians are 16-2.
That's through the hole for a game-opening base hit. Torres now 3 for 13 in the series, and he's aboard for Aaron Judge.
The 3-2 runner goes. Throw to second base is not in time. It goes to center field, but Torres is on his stomach. So Judge strikes out, and the Yankees have a runner at second. Rizzo is 2 for 10. A homer and 2 RBIs. Pitch is lined up the middle. There's a base hit center field. Torres rounds third. Coming home. The throw is going to be late. Torres scores a base hit and an RBI by Rizzo. And so the Yankees go out and attack the Guardians and have a 1-0 lead here in the first. In the first game, Cole won. He went 6 1/3, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. In fact, the run was a home run by this fellow, Stephen Kwan.
Swung on a chopper by the mound behind second. Backhanded by Torres. Throw across the body. Not in time. Infield hit back up the middle for Stephen Kwan. And the Guardians, who led baseball in infield hits, they're back at it.
He's going. The throw. He stole it. Rosario is not able to check his swing, so he's out on strikes.
Now here is Jose Ramirez, our best ball player. He struck him out swing. I think that may have been a splitter. That was down. Good pitch anyway. Oh, and struck out 2 in a row. Well, here's left-hand hitting first baseman DH Josh Naylor.
Naylor swings on the first pitch, a sky-high pop. Cabrera is under it, and that'll do it in the bottom of the first. Kwan is stranded. After 1, Cole and the Yanks lead it 1-0.
So Donaldson is on with a base hit.
It'll bring up Harrison Bader, which should be a concern for Quantrill. When Bader connected in his first at-bat in the 3rd inning of Game 1 at Yankee Stadium, Bader at that point was 4 for 4 against Quantrill with 2 home runs. Here's another drive to deep left center field, and this one is gone. It may be a small sample, but I feel confident in saying that Harrison Bader owns Cal Quantrill. And it's 3-0 New York. 429 feet, and like the one he hit in the Bronx, tremendous contact. Each was a missile.
I mean, the Yankees were counting on him to just solidify the defense for this team. Anything that he gave them offensively would be icing on the cake.
Also joined by Brian Motze and Joe Fritchen, and Jose Ramirez could change the complexion of this game with 1 swing of the bat. Guardians at first and second, 2 down in the 3rd. Swings and pops it up. Shallow left, Donaldson out. Hicks coming in, and Donaldson dives, can't make the catch. Ramirez, big turn. Now the throw goes to second. Throw back to first. He's tagged out. After scoring was Kwan. Rosario went to third. And Jose made that big turn, got halfway to second, and did not get back to first. So it'll be an RBI single, but in the inning, it is over.
Josh Naylor has a pair of home runs career-wise in his appearances against Cole. Swung on, and that's launched high and deep, right center. Home run, Naylor! Oh, and is he fired up around the bases? There's your spark plug. Guardians pull to within 1. New York 3, Cleveland 2. And I mean, that was a 2-iron. Not a majestic blast, but a screamer.
When he homers off people, he calls them his son. Hence the rocking the baby as he runs around the bases, staring at Cole, his son.
3-2 New York.
The Yanks have 2 on and 1 out, and they have Gleyber Torres and then Aaron Judge coming up.
Swung on, ripped to third, and it's knocked down by Ramirez. Throws to second for 1, on to first. Double play! Oh, Jose! He starts the double play with a diving stop of a screamer off the bat of Torres. And then the Guardians go around the horn to turn 2.
So the Yankees have second and third and no one out, and here is Stanton.
0-1 to Stanton. A drive to left center field. This is going to change the scoreboard. Kwan runs it down on the track. Judge tags. 4-2 Yankees.
Stanton did everything right. He gets a ribby on the sac fly to left. Now we go to the bottom of the 7th. The Yanks have a 4-2 lead. Garrett Cole has been excellent again.
This one's whacked into right center field for a base hit. Coming over is Bader to cut it off. And Jimenez now will sprint for second and make it.
Bader bobbled it. Jimenez then kept going. And out to the mound is pitching coach Matt Blake. And the Yankees will get their bullpen busy. Here is Gabriel Arias. He made the spectacular defensive play to end the top of the 7th.
Got him looking. Big strikeout for Cole, his 7th of the night.
So 2 away, and now here is a left-hand hitter coming up.
His 110th pitch of the night. Maybe his last, but it gets them out of the inning. He's given them 7, and he walks off with a 4-2 lead. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 8 for the game.
Well, that's all for Garrett Cole. So here is Holmes, the tall right-hander. If Holmes is throwing strikes, he's tough. The pitch is strike 3 at the knees on the outside corner, 2 away.
Rosario can't believe it. He stood there for a moment in disbelief and now is still walking back.
Well, here's the tying run, Jose Ramirez. He is 1 for 3, a ribby single. Struck him out swing at a breaking ball down and in to his feet. Great inning for Clay Holmes. No runs, no hits, 1 left. 2 outs, no one on, bottom of the 9th. The Yankees with a 4-2 lead. The left-hand hitting, Andres Jimenez. Struck him out swinging. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Perfect baseball atmosphere in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium for Game 5. Nestor Cortez Jr. for the year, 12-4, ERA 2.44, made the All-Star team.
Backs against the wall, there's no tomorrow. Cortez deals Kwan.
And a base hit to right. Stephen Kwan now 8 for 18 in this series. Now Ahmed Rosario, he had a home run in Game 2 off Cortez. Looks to bunt, pops it up. Trevino has it. Juan remains at first with 2 out. Donaldson grabs the soft liner at third base. And that does it for the Guardians in the first. No runs ahead, a man is left. Yankees coming up in the Bronx.
Well, what a start for Aaron Savali. His postseason debut. Had a lot of stints, 3 different stints on the IL this year. His first 10 starts of the year, ERA over 7. Last 10, ERA right at 3.
Aaron Judge, who had been hitting leadoff until the midpoint of this series, now is slotted second. Gleyber Torres will lead off.
And the 3-0 is low ball 4. Aaron Judge 2 for 16, a homer and 2 RBIs.
You better be nervous or a little anxious.
Struck him out. Threw him the curveball upstairs, and Judge swings through it.
Well, here's the 2-2 to Rizzo, and the pitch hit him. It was a breaking ball, came in, hit him on the leg.
On a walk and a hit by pitch, the Yankees have 2 men on for Giancarlo Stanton. Small sample, 2 for 5 in his career with a homer off Savali.
And the 2-0. Swung on and hit in the air to right center and deep. That ball is gone! Oh my! It is a Stantonian home run. A 3-run blast into the right center field seats.
That's as excited as I think I've ever seen Giancarlo Stanton.
Now the Yankees, in this ultimate game, take a very quick 3-0 lead.
Up the middle to his left, Rosario skids as he comes up with it. But the throw is late, and Donaldson has an infield hit. Well, it looks like the afternoon ends very early for Aaron Civale. If the Guardians don't come back, it'll be a long off season thinking about this as the conclusion to his 2022 campaign. So Judge will bat with 2 out and nobody on. 2 for 17 in the series with a homer and a stolen base.
Swung on, hit in the air to deep right. That ball is high, it is far, it is gone. It is a Judgian blast. That beautiful inside-out swing, drilling it in the right center field seats. Everyone rise. Here comes the Judge. He homers and the Yankees take a 4-0 lead.
Outfield that the Yankees are employing today, they almost have 3 center fielders with Hicks, Bader, and Judge.
Here's the 2-2.
A pop into shallow left.
Who's going to catch it?
3 Yankees converge, and nobody catches it. It's a fair ball, by the way. Donaldson picks it up near the tarp. Hicks is down, and we'll have to sort all this out.
I've never seen any team ever drop so many bloops in.
It was Hicks's ball, and Cabrera came running in and knocked him over.
So Gonzalez will run out to left field. Let's see if Cleveland can take advantage. That's a Yankee gap.
Now the bases are loaded, and here comes Ramirez.
The Yankee stars have answered. Can Jose Ramirez counter that? He'll bat with the bases loaded.
A high fly ball to center field. Bader started in, now he backpedals. He makes the catch. Juan winds up at third. Hedges scores. Rosario holds first. Sacrifice fly for Ramirez, but he had something else in mind.
Quan leads off third.
Left field. Gonzalez just into the game. The Guardians score 1. They leave 2. Cortez and the Yanks lead it 4-1.
Ball 4. So a good start for the Yanks in their 5th.
Torres goes. The throw from Hedges. He dives in head first, and he steals it.
Runner at second is Torres with 1 out. Here's Rizzo. Swung on and line to right center field. There's a base hit. Torres will score easily. It's a base hit and an RBI by Rizzo. And the Yankees take a 5-1 lead.
And Jonathan Loaisiga comes out of the bullpen to face the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the Guardian lineup in the top of the 6th. The runners move up second and third with 1 out. Hit hard. Cabrera catches it. Talk about being perfectly positioned. That ball was blistered, but right at him. And the chant, "Who's your daddy?" So it's up to Arias.
Now the 0-2. Struck him out swing. Loaisiga pitches out of trouble. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. And the Yankees are now 3 outs away.
If Miles Straw can reach, they'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pitch. Hit on the ground is short. Go to second, force, in time. Ball game over. American League Division Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.